Connie to a short interview. I have a couple of extremely musical people here that we decided, since we have a rehearsal already, as you see in the background, we want to ask a few vocal health problems. So Tommy, if you want to come and join us, that would be really cool. Then the round is complete. This is Jennifer, Dominic, Lulu, and Tommy, and they're going to ask me a few questions because they're concerned with their future life in the music business. So I'm going to start.
I want to be a professional singer. Many people I know smoke. How does it interfere with my singing if I smoke also?
Oh, you want to start smoking, Lulu? That is not good at all. Okay, but you're concerned about that. I understand that very well. Listen, voice is a very delicate instrument, and your vocal folds are surrounded by a membrane, a mucous membrane. So if you do smoke, you will have a layer, a thick, nasty layer called tar laying on it. So can you just imagine how it interferes with the capacity of your voice and how it can swing, and it's not going to be helpful at all. You know, a lot of kids don't know that and they want to try out the smoke, but you, as a really skilled singer, you should just stay away from it in general. Okay?
Mm-hmm. And how about drinking alcohol?
Ooh, now that is an interesting subject, I know, for kids your age. I know it's very tempting, but I'm very conservative about that subject, I have to tell you. Kids your age, we talk between 10 and 16, no alcohol in general. I might sound really old-fashioned, but I say, just think about it for a minute, give it one night's sleep. You know, so many grown-ups have problems with drinking alcohol, and they cannot control it. How can I expect you guys to control it? Just think about it. We have to not be afraid of it. You know, a glass of wine, well, over here in Bavaria, a glass of beer, that's all fine. But again, it interferes with your health, and it interferes with your mind. That's understandable?
Yeah.
Good. Well.
Yes. Is it important to eat or drink something special for good singing?
Ha! That's a good. I think whatever you like, honey, whatever you like. You're all still growing, and it should be balanced. You know, too much sweets make you hyperactive. Remember that sometimes when it's, you know, Easter or now Christmas time, and you eat all these sweets, how it makes you hyperactive. And also chocolate on the vocal cords, if you want to sing, makes it a little slimy, and it's not working that well. Also, you don't want to be overweight. You want to be in a good, healthy shape. You want to be running a little bit, add a little sport to it, and get a good balanced diet. As you grow up, you will understand what's good for your body, and you will see what's not so good. You know, what makes you lazy and fat, and maybe, you know, don't feel so well because there's too much sugar in it. Does that answer your question a little bit?
Yes.
Oh, do you do sport?
A little bit.
Like what are you doing? What is your favorite sport?
Swimming.
Now is swimming cool? Swimming is absolutely cool for a singer. You know, for actor, for singer, absolutely cool. Perfect. There are some sports, if you do it very extremely, like you play piano also, you know, maybe you want to stay away from judo, which is a great martial arts sport, but it interferes with your fingers. You know, somebody could step on them, or you gotta have blisters on them, and then it will interfere with your piano playing. But swimming, excellent. Running, excellent. On your bicycle, I saw you on the one-wheeler. Very perfect. Balance, really cool. So that is very good. Anybody else?
Yeah. Well, I want to become a professional actor, and a lot of my classmates say as a star you have to become really thin. But I think that's really scary because I see lots of schoolmates having bulimia.
Whoa. Do you know what bulimia is? Do you know? Do you know what bulimia is? Yeah. Okay, that's a scary thing. It's a, eating disorder. And when you have bulimia, your food that you just ate down, you make it come back out, you throw it back up. So just imagine what happens. You know, the food is in your stomach, and then, you know, the acids start working on the food, taking them apart, and then you throw it back up. So you can imagine how, nasty it feels?
Yeah.
And then, it's all this acid on your vocal cords on the bottom. I saw this. I was in a doctor's office, in the ENT office, and I saw that, how some vocal cords look. They're very red, very infected, and they hurt all the time, as if you have a serious cold. They're really itching. So you know what I tell you? Eating disorders are so dangerous. Bulimia is one, anorexia for models. They want to be skinny like a needle. I believe, as a healthy person with a healthy body and your musical skills or acting skills, you will make it. If you can't make it, if you have to follow a certain anorexia picture, don't worry about it. Then just go ahead and become a teacher or a musician in any other sort. Really don't. Be very, very careful with that. It's like she said, you know, eating is important for a healthy body. You've got to eat. Bulimia and anorexia, you can look it up and Google it up. It is very dangerous for you. Very dangerous. So stay away from it. Just be yourself. Be yourself. You look great. You're a wonderful person. Very skilled, so you can make it just like that. Anybody else?
Yeah, me.
Good.
How do I know I'm good enough to be a professional? I mean, it's like my voice feels so rough sometimes, and the next day everything's all right.
Yeah, I know. I don't have only you. I have a couple of other kids, you know, that age. Especially with boys. You girls didn't experience so much. You will go through it. When your voice changes, when it goes through the mutation, you know, sometimes it's not so balanced. So sometimes it does what you want it to do, and sometimes it's just going its own way because you're still growing. You're going through puberty, but you will be there. I give you another 2 or 3 months, and you'll be so fine. You don't have to worry about nothing. And this is one thing, the mutation, that makes you kind of, you know, worry about it. And the other thing is, if you do what you love, and if you believe in yourself, and you just continue your good work, like you do it now, today, and all the days that we spend together, you're going to be just good, and you will just go ahead and be good musicians, actors, singers, whatever you want to be, performers. And thank you. Anybody else? Is that good enough for today? So thank you very much for joining us today. And that was the girls and boys round, kids from 10 to 16, asking a few questions about vocal health. Thank you very much.